asked me to put together a quick tutorial for you to explain how to use BidClerk. And I've logged in and been brought to my dashboard. We have a search that has already been saved, which is something that you can do after you do your initial search if you haven't already. One of the things I will break down our search that we often go to, which includes, currently includes two things, but when we're done we'll include one more thing here for the purpose of this training. Lightning Protection for Structures 264113, LPI System Certificate, UL Master Label, and Lightning Protection for Structures are what's listed here, as well as Lightning Protection for Structures and Lighten Protection for Structures, which are quite frequently misspelled. And we are searching the last 7 days, and we are going to search by just a local state to make it a little easier to sift through the bids that come up. But on the left-hand side, you can adjust any search for keywords as we have. When you put the "or" in there and the parentheses, it will bring up any bids that have that those keywords in the parentheses. And in this case, because of the "or," anything that has any one of these terms in quotes will come up in our search. But you can search last 7 days, last day, more commonly 30, 60, 90, up to the last year, the status of the bid, if it's in pre-planning, sub-bidden, or even awarded or complete, the type of unit, divisions, section, building use, by state, included nationally, search by radius of a zip code, bid date, start date, and we often come to the valuations as well. Number of stories, below grade, type of unit. So those are some search options that you have. This search we'll just go with this college bid. I like to open things in a new tab so that I can come back to these windows if I need to. Just a little easier for me. Once we click in here, I just want to point out a couple things. You scroll all the way down. Project contacts are listed here, and this is something that's pretty cool about this system, is you can find out all the general contacts so far, the design team, bidders, plan holders. And what's really cool about this is you could connect with these individuals, find out who they are, where they work, their mail and address, their phone number, website, and if they are connected to LinkedIn, which you would see by the little symbol to the right of their name, you could see if you have any connections in common or sign in and connect with them. LinkedIn is sort of a social media for professionals. We're going to go into documents here, and if we scroll down, we'll see a highlighted area, which is going to bring up all those keywords that we had asked earlier. So when we click in here, sometimes these are several hundred-page documents, so I like to do keywords. This is the common section for lightning protection. Oh, it looks like I brought up the wrong. should be much bigger. So here we're going to look for some important things that you would normally look for. Here, as you can see, ECLE is listed as the first choice of manufacturers. So these are all things that we just want to look for to make sure that this bid is suitable, which in this case it is. Another thing that I like to do on here is I like to search the drawings just a little bit quicker. So you can just type in roof plan. It'll automatically open as an attachment. You may also want to look at the exterior elevations. And all of these documents and attachments can be downloaded or just by clicking here and downloading the file if you need to save it to your PC or send it. One thing that I also like in each bid is a note area where you can make notes to come back to something or assign something to somebody, assign a due date, have it yourself emailed a reminder of what needs to transpire, which is great. Just some helpful resources. There is a live help feature with BidClerk, and you're welcome to use that. Simply ask away, and during normal business hours, we can also set up communication with Brandon, who's our account executive, whether you'd like to have a phone call with him or have a tutorial training session with him as well. We can also do something for a group of people if you prefer a group environment, call in from different places, but all be on the same call and ask relevant questions to your searches. Of course, you can ask me any questions. If I don't know the answer, I'd be happy to research it myself. Thanks so much for taking the time to view this video.